Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our World of Warcraft Classic Let's Play, and we are back right where we left off. I gotta get my bearings again because I feel like I was in the middle of something and I didn't get it done. Tongues and Hearts. Is that from these guys? Where's it from? Hold on. So the reason I'm so kind of out of the loop is it's been maybe 3 weeks to a month since I've touched the game. We've been, if you're following on the channel currently, we had some medical emergencies in the family. So, I didn't touch this for about 3 weeks, so hopefully... Is it you? Whose tongues and hearts am I after? From the whelps and hatchlings. Okay, so not these guys, but we'll go ahead and kill him anyway. I did also take a look, and our bag is full up, and I have these in my bag for some reason. Where'd they come from? Did I not sell? Like, did I go back and not sell, or... I don't know what I was in the middle of doing. I don't know. Well, we'll come out here. We gotta kill these whelps, so we might as well just continue on with that. I got a lot of stuff from the bank. We also have something here. Morok Snuff. Whoops. Pressing all the wrong buttons. I gotta get that snuff back somehow. Alright. Let's get the snuff that's up here. I do see you. This is where Onyxia's lair is, right? Or am I thinking of a different zone? Yeah, Theramore. This has to be where Onyxia's lair is. This snuff is. I'm so discombobulated. Like, I hate that about games where if you can't play for a while and then you come back and it's like, what was I doing and how do I do it? What buttons do I press? Oh, hello. I'm glad you are not elite. Snuff. Bum 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 bum. Okay. This guy wants to do the same thing. What Is that him? Mortifian? Yes, I do. Whisper. I will. Bum bum. Chest, huh? No? You don't want to be in my group? Oh, here's the snuff right here. Okay. You know what we're gonna do with this heavy stock? I'll put it away. You okay, friend? La 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 la. Alright, are you getting the snuff or? Both get it. Already being used. Oh no, no, I need it. Come back, snuff. Does it come back the same spot? And did he loot this chest? No, he didn't. Now, did that take up the one spot I did? It did. Oh, guy died. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention. I had to get this stuff. Okay, got the snuff. What level is he that he died? 42? Died to a 41? Or what did he die to? This guy? A 42. Now do we have to go help him do all this other stuff? Is he mad? I think maybe he's mad. Oh, he probably got, like, pounced by these guys. Where are you, friend? How far away are you? That's a long run. Okay, we got a searing tongue. Bum bum. Wonder if he'll be mad if I just leave. I think maybe he's having trouble. As a shaman, he's having trouble? I guess. What kind of shaman are you? Maybe I'm just pampered because I'm a hunter. Can take on a lot. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. But he's not mad. Good. Alright, I'm gonna follow him because I have the other two for this, so I'm actually done with the quest. But if he needs help, I'll definitely help him since he kind of let him die. I was distracted by treasures and getting my quest done. I'll go help him if he needs help. Two-handed axe. He must be a enhancement shaman, or I don't know. Can I inspect? Get back here, you. What is this? Enhancement? Got some resto here. Yeah, I think he's enhancement shaman. I mean, and if he's doing melee damage and not firing a lightning bolt. Bum bum bum. He's doing way more damage than I am. I'm gonna kill this guy over here though. Okay. Alright, you get what you need? I got that already. The other one in here? Why did this guy just run past the scout? Too close. Alright. Okay. What's the thing he needs? Is it back here, or are we doing something else now? I can't remember where I found the 3 pieces of this stuff. Yeah, he's doing a ton of damage. I don't know how he died back there. He probably got jumped by one of those whelps. He has whirlwind axe. Okay, good to know he has the whirlwind axe. It's an axe from Scarlet Monastery that lets you do a little spinny move like that. Procs every so often. I killed this guy while you're drinking. While we're in here, I could get the mithril stuff, I suppose. Unless he's also a miner. Ah, he needs that little box thing. Ooh-coo-ca-choo. Get this money. Brood of Onyxia. Do I have that one? Brood of Onyxia. I don't have that one. I don't think I have that one. Okay. So we have to be 45 for that? Is he leaving me behind? He is. Is he going to get that other ore? Did I steal it from him? Nope, he's just straight up ditched. Alright. Then we're gonna ditch too. It's just I feel like a big old bee there, but hey. Not sure he's really paying attention to what I got going on, which is okay. Bum 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 bum. Righty. Let's get whatever you have, and then... Well, that sword probably sells for a decent amount, huh? Maybe if I get rid of the iron ore. Or some of these ham. We'll get rid of this. Oh, lots of mithril. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick up this sword because I think that a gray two-handed sword probably sells for an okay amount. All right, what's going on? I can't get out. Okay. Let's go, let's get the heck out of here. Tiara of the Deep. Was it something I was supposed to pick up here? No, I don't have it. Wonder if he tried to share? Oh well. Tis what it is, huh? This iron? Don't need it. Well, I do need it if we're gonna do our engineering, but I don't think we're going to. I think, I've been doing a lot of thinking about Classic WoW. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a goal for ourselves, and our goal is really get level 60, right? Now that being said, the means in which we do it, we're gonna try to do it through questing. I think we'll run out of quests at some point. Then we'll get into dungeons. We'll try to do some dungeon groups. And then once we hit 60, I think that's gonna be where the series really kinda ends. So I don't think that we're gonna be able to get into raid groups. I don't really want to go into the raid groups where you bet your gold to be able to get a piece of loot. I can't commit to times like in a guild for raid groups. So I don't think that the end game is really going to be where we can do other than dungeon runs. So can you leave me alone, please? So we could do simple dungeons, but I just don't think we'll get into raids. So that being said, for the series, I think what we're going to do is our goal is going to be to get to 60. And then if we happen to do stuff beyond that, fantastic, right? You know what? This sucks. How could you do this to me? So that's really, I think, where we're going to take the series is we'll get to 60, we'll do what we can at 60, and how we get there is probably going to be the fun part where we go into dungeons and have some fun in there. But I think for the most part, that's going to be the end of the series after that. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that because I don't have time for the raids. That's the one thing about MMOs these days is they're a commitment, and I have a full-time job and a sick parent. Commitment's not something I can afford at this time. But that doesn't mean we can't have fun getting to 60, because I never raided back in Classic anyway. I started raiding in Burning Crusade, and now that being said, when Burning Crusade comes out, I will make time for Karazhan raids. Like, that's just gonna be a thing. That will be a thing that we do for sure. Let me get rid of this stuff here, since our pet doesn't eat that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, 69. Nice. Nice. Alright, we got these still to get here. Okay, let's turn some of this stuff in. The ogre boots. Get, where's our pet now, man? Army of the Black Dragon turned in. Shield probably goes for more, huh? Okay. And then, what's this one? Theramore Spies. Level 35. I don't know if we really want to... Oh, that's the one we couldn't find anyway. 92. 53. Perfect. Okay. We got some stuff turned in. We We can get that nearby stuff threw me off for a second. Mire fin heads up there. What's this? Seaphorium booster. Let's head our way down here. Oh, and acidic venom. Okay, so spiders, whelps, and that Seaphorium booster is going to be our goal as we head out. I'm going to go along the coast here. What is this? Questioning wreath? There's someone out here, or... Oh, there is. Okay. I'm gonna pick that up as well. Go with Ogren to speak with Wreath, then return. No, I'm not gonna do an escort. Sorry, Ogren. Okay. Acidic venom sacs. I'm assuming are from spiders. Not those guys. La 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 la. La 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 da da da. Hello. You, sir. Yep, acidic venom sac. Okay. And with, you know, we're not close to this series being done, so just don't panic about that. like we still have a ways to go before we're 60 for sure. And there's gonna be lots of shenanigans, and you never know if Classic picks up again and there's like a new guild that I find and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna start from scratch with our progression, blah blah blah. Maybe we'd join that guild. You never know. I might get really into it. I don't think that's gonna happen, so just a heads up on that. But that being said, I do have a plan for when this series is done. I'm gonna try to keep the channel. So we do six different series at a time, which sounds like a lot, and it is. I know it is. But I have fun doing them, and I like to have variety. Right now on the channel we have 4 MMOs going and 2 like just game let's plays, normal games. And I want to keep the channel at 3 MMOs and 3 let's plays. So I have the next games that we're going to play all lined up. An MMO is going to replace Classic when we're done. Just throwing that out there. Unless I get ambitious and say, alright, now we're doing an Alliance Classic Let's Play, but I think we'll keep that for when Burning Crusade comes out. If Burning Crusade comes out. I'm pretty sure it's all but officially confirmed right now. Okay, wait. Get this guy instead. But I have another MMO that's gonna replace this one when we're done. Sorry, my throat closed up there. And then for Shadowlands, I have a game that's gonna replace it. And I'm really excited about the game that's gonna replace Shadowlands. Because I've never played it before, but I've always wanted to. It has it's very nostalgic to my high school days. So it should be fun. And I did it thinking of, I want to play this before the sequel comes out. But the sequel is kind of in, like, developer hell right now, so I don't know if we'll ever get a sequel, or if it's going to be good. But I still want to play it. Just in case, you know? But yeah, so the MMO that's going to replace this game, there's 2 potential MMOs that I have thrown out there. One would be Star Wars: The Old Republic. And that MMO I've played before. I've played hardcore before. I've leveled up every class through their story. So yeah, I've spent quite a bit of time in that game. But every so often I get a sort of jonesing for it. And I, again, would like to play through like kind of a opposite of what I would normally do. And like, you really get a chance to roleplay in that game, which is really fun for me. Like when the story is so good and you can build a character and you've got customization that you can do and stuff. Like that sort of stuff is what I want to go for. The other option that I have, and both of these are going to be on the channel eventually once a series gets off the channel, I think. An MMO series. But the other option is Guild Wars 2. And the thing with Guild Wars 2, though, if we bring that to the channel, it has decent story, not great story. It's a very PvP-centric game when you get to end game, and I don't PvP. So, if we were to play Guild Wars 2, it would be for the story only. We'd probably do a lot of crafting. We'd do a lot of, you know, building up a character, having fun with the roleplay part of it. So, those are the two MMO options I think I'd like to give a go once one of our MMO ends on the channel. And then, of course, if Ashes of Creation happens to come out before we get there, that game will be on the channel first. I don't know if it will be good story-wise. I doubt it. I don't think it's going to have, like, cutscenes and stories and great stuff like that. But Ashes of Creation is pretty much the MMO I'm most looking forward to when it comes to time sync and, like, MMO experience, I guess. Where some of the systems they've got in place are really... They call to me. Oh, sorry, bumped the mic. They call to me, so I'm looking forward to that one. And once it comes out, it will be on the channel. I have no idea when it would be out. Probably a few years from now, still. Probably a few years out. But yeah, that one will come eventually. But then, you know, you never know if another MMO is gonna come out and surprise you. The other one I was really looking forward to for the channel might have been ESO. So there's always that option, and that one, honestly, that one might take place of the Guild Wars 2 one, but we shall see. I've got a lot of options. I've got accounts with all of them. Let's just put it that way. I probably still pay for subscriptions to like half of them. I know I canceled Star Wars because I was mad at them and said I would never come back, but hey, you never know. So just a heads up on what I'm thinking for the channel and stuff. Again, we're not even close to being done with WoW Classic. I know we're 42 and the max is 60, but that's going to take us like a long time to get there. You can see how long it's taking us right now. Alright, let's get more venom sacks and these like broodling things. The hearts and the wings or whatever. The good news is, because I had to be off for 3 weeks, we probably have a boatload of rested experience. Although I think there's a cap that you can get, right? I don't know. But it's all the way through this level, and then once we use some, it'll expand more. So we've had rested through like our whole playthrough, which is probably what's helping us to not have to do dungeons. Alright, if I was a spooter, where would I be? La 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 la. Bum ba dum ba dum. Bum, bum, bum. And just throwing it out there as well as you guys know that I've had some time off for my dad being in the hospital. That's not resolved, and it won't be resolved until he passes, unfortunately. But he's doing fine now. He's at home. He's on oxygen. He's doing his chemo. Doing pretty well. The doctors said when the last time he was in that the chemo is doing better, so it's like helping, it's prolonging his life. So that's good. When he first went in, they said less than a year, and now it's, you know, we'll play it by ear, I guess. So that's good. But I will probably take quite a bit of time off, you know, if something happens, or as we get nearer, you know. So just giving you a heads up there too. Sometimes, you know, these videos are cathartic, and I do it as a hobby, not monetizing any of the new ones that we do. And sometimes I just like to talk at you guys and read your comments, and it's a cathartic and a fun thing to do. So sometimes it takes my mind off stuff. But yeah, I think for the most part, sometimes I'll be taking breaks just to help out. Help him out. Family stuff, you know. Family and life stuff. It's an odd thing to be going through, right? Because we just bought this house together. So I was living in the city that we are now. My parents were living about a 2-hour drive away. And I was getting concerned because the closest hospital was like an hour drive from that. And I kept saying, and I'm not really comfortable being in the middle of nowhere as you're getting a little bit older in age, right? So I kept making a little comment here and there of we could always move in together, because I was trying to sell my house as well. I didn't like my house. I was like, we could buy a really nice place together. I didn't quite think they'd take me up on the offer, but they did. they did, and then we bought this place together. A three-way purchase. We've only been in here for maybe like a year and a half, and it was kind of like okay, this is gonna be our forever home for the next 10, 15 years that you got left. And then Dad gets sick, and it's like, oh, you got less than a year. It's like, oh, that's great. I'm glad that we bought the home together, actually, because I couldn't imagine him trying to do this on their own up in that place still. So it was kind of a serendipitous. Yes, at first I was like, well, I mean, this sucks. But then I realized it's probably the best thing that we moved in together, so that we can kind of help each other out. I thought that was something big moving. I was like, oh my god, what's that? So scary. Okay, we should be getting back to those little whelp things. Yes, right here. And we've got 3 of 6 acidic venom, so we can get those as we head back up, I suppose. Let's try to kill... There's Onyxia right there. That's the gate to Onyxia. I knew she was out here. Oh. One true ape is hungry. Ow. Fireballed. Right. Give him that cave moss, that delicious, delicious cave moss. Ooh, 2 in 1. A tongue and a heart. Bum bum bum. You know what else is kind of fortuitous that we moved in together within the past, like, year and a half? The dang virus. Corona. It would have sucked not being able to, like, go see them for a long time, or having to quarantine anytime. And I was living alone, before we moved in together. And honestly, I would have probably gone nuts having to quarantine by myself without anyone home. Like, I don't know how people are doing it when they're living alone right now. I mean, they're probably not quarantining as hard as they should, or as hard as they're being asked to. I'm not even gonna say should, because yes, there's a health aspect to it, but there's also a mental health aspect to it. And I completely understand people wanting to at least get some socializing in. And if you're an introvert and not really big on going out anyway, to then be told you can't ever do it, God, that must suck. If you're home, if you're living by yourself. But we should be getting a little better here. The shot is coming out. All of our... So we spent quite a few days in the hospital there, and all of the nurses were talking about getting their shots for the virus. They were all excited about it, and I'm glad they're taking care of the frontline workers first. And it was funny because I was looking at, or I saw maybe on Facebook, some pictures of when, like, the Spanish flu or something. Was it Spanish flu, or some flu was making its round in, like, the early 1900s. People were wearing masks and social distancing at, like, an old 1904 baseball game or something. I was like, oh. So it's not new, it's just hardly anyone's around that remember. Like that, hey, this has all been done before. Which is, it's really, like, very interesting to me. And I think we're in a time now that it's better that it happens now. A, for medical purposes, but B, I mean, we got cell phones. We have cell phones and Zoom and Microsoft Teams and stuff. Google Meet, where we're not completely isolated how they were back then, you know? Alright, but enough heavy talk. There's just been a lot going on, you know? But yeah. Just wanted to catch you guys up. I enjoy talking at you, like I said, and hearing your responses and hearing from you guys. That's why I like making these videos. Okay, I don't think we're gonna quite finish this whelp stuff. Or the anti-venom. But we could probably finish them in the next episode. What's down here? More whelps. Many whelps. Where are we right now? I need to go up here to get these mire fins as well, but we can head back. Head back this way, I suppose, and find more of them. La 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 la. Heart? How many are we at? We are at 8 of 15 hearts and 6 of 15 tongues. So we got a ways to go. That's not a whelp. I could turn on the... Actually, do I have the tracked dragonkin? I don't. I could go buy that ability. It might make this a little bit easier. But really? Oh, come on. I'll take care of you in a second. You don't come over here too. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Come get this, please. Nothing. Cool. Okay. Alright, well, with that being said, we're gonna have to make our way back through and get some more of these whelps. We'll finish off. We need 3 more acidic venom sacs. We'll get those. And then we got the sea form thing, so that was good. I think we'll do the venom sacs, the whelps, and then we might try to run up here and get these Myrefin heads. Although that's very close to Thermore, and I think we might get wrecked up there. But we shall see. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and we'll continue questing out here in Dustwallow in the next episode. We'll try to get a couple more levels maybe out here. Maybe just 1. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff. But eventually, we're going to want to move on to a new zone, and I'm curious to see where you guys would like to see us go next. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. Thanks for listening to me to ramble and get some stuff off my chest today. I promise we won't be, down in the dumps and dark like that all the time. But I do appreciate it. And if you do want to see more of the World of Warcraft Classic Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.